photo, video. Oh, preview not available. So I can't watch myself while I'm driving. Well, that's smart, I guess. What's up, everybody? This is Vexing Vegan. Welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a minute since I have brought you some YouTube goodness, and I know in the last video I said that I wasn't going to try and record every video in my car and that I was going to be doing the Impossible Burger mukbang. I said a lot of things in my last videos, most of which I meant, but a lot of which I obviously didn't. So the holidays are upon us, and you know, I'm feeling festive as fuck. I am getting ready to pull into the Starbucks drive-thru because we are going to try the Starbucks Juniper Latte. Now, I love Christmas as much as the next basic bitch. Let me tell you, because when Thanksgiving was over, my Christmas tree was up. Christmas is a season. It is an entire season, and once Thanksgiving is over, Thanksgiving season is done, and then all you have after that is Christmas. Christmas is an entire season. If Coast 103.5 is playing holiday music 24 hours a day already, it is officially fucking Christmas. I don't care what anybody says. So, that being said, there's been a lot of talk about this particular beverage, and the reviews are mixed. Listen, Starbucks, I appreciate innovation. I really do. We had the crystal ball frappuccino, we had the unicorn frappuccino, you know, it was great for social media, and the drinks were not that great, but whatever. Holidays at Starbucks are my absolute favorite. Now, the pumpkin spice latte is completely played out for two reasons. One is because it's been around the longest, and because now everybody and their mom thinks that pumpkin everything is cool, and so for me, it's kind of lost its appeal. But secondly, there are ingredients in the pumpkin spice latte that are not vegan. So there's that. Do I care that much? I mean, realistically, I should, but I kind of don't, because it's a beverage, and I don't necessarily know what the ingredients are that are in it, but I don't know that they obviously have to be animal based. I don't know. I don't know the specifics, but, you know, at the same time, we're over the pumpkin spice latte. So for me, when I got pregnant with my youngest, my holiday drink of choice quickly moved over to the chestnut praline latte. I get it with almond milk. I don't have the heart to break my own heart and tell myself that Santa Claus is not real, and the only holiday beverage that I have left at Starbucks is not vegan. So, I don't know. Again, compromise. I don't know if it's an ignorance is blissing. I don't know. But that's where I'm at. So, when Starbucks released this Juniper Latte, and I saw it flash up on the app, and I was like, okay, well, that sounds interesting. But I really didn't think much of it until people started talking about this beverage and the fact that Starbucks made a drink that is supposed to taste like a Christmas tree. I don't know how many of you see a Christmas tree and think, oh my God, that looks delicious. I want to put my mouth on that. Can I chew on a branch? I don't know that they sell chocolate covered pine branches anywhere. Starbucks, let's be real. Who lost a bet? That's what I want to know. Who in your marketing department lost a bet, and the bet was that whoever loses this bet, their toddler gets to pick the next holiday drink? No shade, but all shade. Really? So I'm not excited about this. Not in the least. But because there's so much clamor surrounding this particular beverage, and it's kind of one of those things where I think people aren't even brave enough to try it. Like, look, it's not even for the social media hype. I think it's realistically like a Tide Pod challenge, where it's like you're either gonna do it just to say you did it, or you're not, because there's no social media appeal to a beverage that comes in a coffee cup like every other Starbucks coffee cup. It's not pink, it's not blue, it doesn't look magical. But if this doesn't taste like the fucking North Pole, then I'm gonna be really upset. So I'm on the fence right now. Do I just order this beverage since I've already had coffee today, or do I order two beverages, get this one and one of my usuals, so that if I'm filled with complete disappointment after tasting this beverage, I don't then go into a rage of what the fuck, Starbucks, how could you do this to me? That was $6 of my own money and I get zero satisfaction out of it. I think I'm going to use a reward. I still feel like that's part of my hard-earned money because I had to buy a lot of Starbucks to get that reward, but I also feel like that's a drink that Starbucks is giving to me and I'm not paying for it per se. Look, I'm a mixed bag of emotions surrounding this particular beverage, and this is not, none of this is good. There's an inner dialogue that is going on right now surrounding this beverage, and I don't even have inner dialogue when it comes to picking out new sheets for my bed. What is a Christmas tree supposed to taste like? Look, I love the smell of Christmas trees, but what is a Christmas tree supposed to taste like? Because my understanding is, and I wonder if I can do this without turning the camera off, because it's on. Okay, so apparently you're still on. Let's see. Starbucks Juniper Latte. The first thing that pops up says the new Starbucks Juniper Latte tastes like one too many gin and tonic. I'm not even going to click on the search result that says Juniper Latte reviews. I'm fucking scared now. Starbucks new Juniper Latte drawing mixed reviews and strange comparisons. It tastes like grass and dirt. Fucking kudos to you, Starbucks, because I'm still going to spend $6 on this drink right now. Shit. Starbucks Juniper Latte is not a gin substitute. You know what I'm going to do? I think we're just going to read the reviews. I think we have to read the reviews, but let me see. I'm going to the Starbucks menu. We're going to read the reviews. I'm going to the Starbucks menu, though, and we're going to look and see. Our signature espresso and steamed milk mingle beautifully with juniper syrup. This beverage has a light, pine-like flavor with delightful citrus undertones. We cap this latte with velvety foam and accentuate the remarkable flavor with a dusting of pine citrus sugar. Can it be made with almond milk? Yes, it can. 170 calories per 16 fluid ounces. So I think that's a tall, right? Which there's no way we're getting a grande, folks. 170 calories, 6 grams of fat, 150 grams of sodium, 28 grams of carbs, 24 grams of that is sugar. I just want to know, if I'm going to be drinking blended Christmas tree, why there's only 2 grams of dietary fiber. Like, if there's bark in this drink, this should be 24 grams of fiber and 2 grams of sugar. I'm just saying. I'm checking the ingredients list with the almond milk to see if there's anything in there that might be considered non-vegan. And you know what? I'm not a vegan scientist. There's some scientific names going on in this label. There's some words in here that I don't understand that I'm pretty sure most vegans have done their research on, and they know that some type of polysorbital silathine is probably not vegan, and it might be in this drink. I don't know. I just made up a word. It's not really in there. But I'm not that vegan. I just care that there's almond milk instead of regular milk, and that I'm going to be drinking a Christmas tree, because Christmas trees, contrary to popular belief, are probably vegan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order this beverage, and then I'm going to count down the remaining minutes of my life, because I'm pretty sure that this is going to kill me. I'm going to order this beverage, and then I'm going to pull over to the side and we're going to park, because if I start heaving violently or laughing uncontrollably to the point where I'm going to pee my pants, I don't want to be driving while I do so. You know what? But I have 3 days left to catch 175 bonus stars, so we're going to pay for this. So what I'm not going to do, though, is I'm not going to read the reviews before I drink the latte, because what I want to do is I want to experience it for myself. And then I'm going to give an honest review. And then after that, we will read the reviews. And I want to see how much of the internet actually coincides with how I feel about the beverage. Because if the news is reporting that it tastes like one too many gin and tonics. Now watch me get up to the speaker and they are fresh out. They're not going to be out of this drink. I remember trying to order the unicorn frappuccino. Makes me nervous when people read their Starbucks drive-thru orders off of a phone. Oh my god, you guys, wish me luck. Oh shit.
Thank you. Our Starbucks today. Can I start you with any breakfast or food items?
No, thank you.
What can I get going for you?
Can I have a tall Juniper Latte with almond milk, please?
All right, and this is a hot one or ice?
Hot, please.
All right, anything else?
That will be it.
Your name, dear?
Charlie.
All right, 505. We'll be up here.
Thank you. I love coffee. I love coffee, and I feel like this is an assault on everything that I love and everything that is sacred to me. I feel like this is disrespectful as shit. $5.05 for a tall. They're doing this with smiles on their faces too. I feel like Starbucks is just robbing people blind, just taking people's money $5 at a time for some bullshit.
Have you tried the Juniper yet?
I have not.
It's interesting. I actually kind of liked it. And, no, I mean, like, I like it. I tried it for Frappuccino. It's like, it's different. It does have, like, a little essence of, like, pine, right? A little bit kind of like Christmas tree, but not like you're eating a tree, in my opinion. So,
I feel like this is going to be one of those drinks that's hard to justify.
it's different. But
Okay.
I feel like you might like it, who knows? Maybe, we'll see. I liked it in the Frappuccino ice. I never had it hot, but maybe it's like super great hot.
Maybe.
I did like it ice though. I did.
Okay.
Like I actually got it after work and I'm like, whoa.
Okay, you're making me feel a little better. Thank you.
Enjoy it.
Bye. I appreciate the little girl at the drive-thru trying to make me feel better about this. Like, it came with a disclaimer. Like, she really had to sit there and justify this beverage to me. And I have my fabulous little Starbucks holiday cup here with the Juniper Latte with almond drink. Now, I'm going to pull the lid off because hold on. I feel like if I wear sunglasses, y'all are not going to... Just going to put this right here. Because I don't even want to ruin this. Normally, regular human beings, the first thing they do is suck all of that right off the drink stopper. What the I don't know if you guys can see this. The foam is brown and there's like little traces of green in here, which I'm assuming was the citrus sugar. That is pretty much brown foam with little, it looks like dirt and grass. Let's just be real. It looks like dirt and grass. So I'm going to put the lid back on this. I'm not excited. I'm not looking forward to this. My hope, in a perfect world, my hope is that I am setting myself up for like the biggest surprise of my life. Like, this is going to be the best drink Starbucks has ever cleverly marketed, disguised as like the most disgusting thing possible, and then their baristas try to justify it, and then you drink it, and then you're telling all your friends, and then all of a sudden you go to Starbucks and they're out of juniper syrup. It smells like pine sol. Okay, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. What it tastes like is coffee with almond milk that might have been put in a cup where some pine sol was originally in it. It's weird. Like, the juniper in it is so light, it's almost not even noticeable. It just kind of hits you on the back end like, was that pine? Like, it's almost like if you were to be standing in a fresh cut Christmas tree farm and drinking hot coffee, and you breathe in as you're swallowing the Okay, I don't hate it. It's not terrible. I don't hate it. I think the almond milk helps. I really believe that the almond milk and the creaminess of the almond milk is kind of helping temper the pungence of with the juniper should have been. I feel like it's canceling each other out. Maybe if you got it with regular milk, because of the sugar, it might intensify the juniper effect, but if you get it with the almond milk, it seems to be really subtle. So I don't hate it, but I also would not make this, like, I wouldn't go to Starbucks and be like, oh, I really want a Juniper Latte. Like, next November is going to roll around. I'm not going to be checking my calendar for this Juniper Latte, okay? Chestnut praline, still my jam. We're going to roll all the way with it. But this is not terrible. So for novelty's sake, realistically, like, if you ever wanted to know what Starbucks thinks a Christmas, like a Christmas tree should taste like, or the experience of what Christmas, like, everything that embodies Christmas tastes like, then that would be this beverage. I would encourage you to try it. I would encourage you to try it with the almond milk. I may go back and try it with the coconut milk and see if you get a different flavor experience, but it's not, I can't even believe these words are coming out of my mouth. It's not terrible. If somebody went to Starbucks and bought me one of these, just because, like, hey, you know what? Happy holidays. Here's something from Starbucks. I wouldn't shoot it down. I wouldn't secretly, I mean, if it had regular milk in it, I probably would. But if they brought me a Juniper Latte with almond milk, I would probably drink it. And I'd be okay with it. I don't know how to feel about myself in this moment. I want to do what I said I was going to do, and we're going to read the reviews. Just real quick, because I just want to see... Because now I feel bad for laughing at it. Because they said it tastes like one too many gin and tonics. But again, these people were probably getting it with regular milk. So the experience has to be different, I'm sure. I still want to read the reviews because the internet is undefeated. So can we not just, with the fat fingers. Okay, Starbucks Juniper Latte reviews. Oh my God. I already don't want to read this. So I'm on pajiba.com, Pajiba, and apparently there was a buffalo wing and ranch dressing soda review, and this person ordered the Juniper Latte. Prior to making it out to the store, a few people told me that the new flavor was supposed to approximate gin in your coffee. Okay, I don't think that's true. Although I drink gin in a few different mixes, I do not put it in coffee. I bravely ordered a grande and braced myself for a taste. Okay, so... this chick, this on Instagram, she's Jody_Smith_Pajiba. With all of the mixed reviews I had seen, there was no way I had any desire to drink a grande's worth of Christmas tree. So kudos to you, first of all. She said the same thing. I was pleasantly surprised that there was no overpowering juniper taste in the coffee. It also wasn't super sweet, as most of the limited time concoctions tend to be. Which, again, is true. It's not overly sweet. She finished the Juniper Latte, drove home, and made herself a Hendrix and tonic for science. I think that's going to be my new claim. After drinking my lovely cocktail, I realized that the Juniper Latte is what happens when someone takes the barest hint of juniper flavoring, blows on it, and then imprisons that in a bottle of sugar syrup. Okay, so you guys, I honestly am starting to think that Starbucks marketing department is a sly devil, and we all just fell for that. We all just fell for what could have potentially been the nastiest drink on the face of the earth in order to get people to go out and try it, much like I did, and then do reviews on social media, much like I'm doing, thinking it was going to be the worst thing ever, much like I did, and then being pleasantly surprised, much like I am, and now Starbucks is getting free marketing, and now everybody watching this video is probably going to run out and get one just to try it for themselves and formulate their own opinion, much like I just did. So congratulations, Starbucks. Your marketing department wins. I feel at this point I lost the bet. I'm going to finish this beverage, and then I'm going to go to Costco and wander the aisles aimlessly, probably spend money that I shouldn't be spending, trying to make myself feel better about the fact that I actually enjoyed this beverage.